Billy Wiz Gamer back online, and we are going to have a look at the potential player of the month for November 2018. There's been quite a few games this month, as you can imagine, it's mid-season. So the shortlist has come down to 5 at the end of the day, and 4 of them are Man City players. So that should make it fairly easy to invest and actually try and save a bit of dough if you are going to do the squad building challenge. The only other person that it could potentially be is Felipe Anderson. The cards I've got here are the ones that are out at the moment, just their concept cards. But we're just going to have a look at them and propose what they could be, because there's only potential. It might not even be any of these, but I would put my money on it being Raheem Sterling. I've read a lot of like threads and things like that on the internet, and a lot of people are saying that he's the most likely candidate. He's got 3 goals, 3 assists over the month. He's got a man of the match rating as well. And Man City have pretty much smashed it this month. That's why they've got 4 players in the 5-player shortlist basically. But if we do get Sterling, he's come out as an 86 twice on the UCL and Team of the Week in form. So he's likely to be an 87 or 88 if he does get done. We can imagine that it's going to be at 200k, 300k to squad building. But he'll have 95 pace, I would imagine. His shooting should go much closer to 80 than 75. Passing, hopefully 80. Dribbling, 90. And then physical, hopefully he can get that above 60. Which would be a much better card, like an 87 rated Sterling or an 88 rated Sterling. I think I'd put in over Lucas Moura, who I've got there at the moment. We got Sergio Aguero. I'll go down in order of who's done what to sort of, because I would say second in placement for it at the moment is Leroy Sané. He's scored 3 goals for, I think that's with Germany as well, I'm not sure. 2 assists and pretty much played 3 games and got 3 wins. So his pace would go through the roof. This is his 87 card. He would go up to 88 if he got player of the month, and his pace would need to be 97, wouldn't it? I mean, but that would just be blistering. Shooting would have to be 85. That is again pretty sick for a left winger. Passing and dribbling would go 90. Physical he's already pretty physical, but he would go even higher than what he is there. That would be a decent Sané, but then they've done player of the month Eden Hazard, so he's not going to get in above Eden Hazard, unfortunately for him. Not in my team anyway, but I'm sure he'd be a pretty good addition to a lot of people's teams at the moment. The third in running is Sergio Aguero. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists. The only problem is with only having 2 goals and 2 assists for a striker compared to a right winger who's got 3 goals and 3 assists, is that you're losing on every front, aren't you? I'd love to have Aguero in the striking position, like 91 rated, 92 rated. It would be an absolutely amazing card to have, especially if I could put it next to Aubameyang. It would be boom. But it's not likely to happen. But we can just imagine these stats. I mean, shooting would be 91, 92, dribbling 91, 92, pace closer to 90, passing 80, and physical close to 80. So it would be an absolute beast if he did get player of the month, but it's not likely. Felipe Anderson, the only guy who's not Man City, has had an amazing month, and I wouldn't be that crazy thinking he's going to get it, but I think people don't want to, because it comes down to a vote on the website like a few days before it actually gets voted for, so it doesn't really matter how well they play. They're going to get put on a short list and then people will vote for them, and I'm not sure if people are going to vote for them for how good they actually played within that month, or whether it's just going to be like, I'd like a right winger, because that's what I will vote for. I'll vote for, well, I mean, if Aguero's there, I'll vote for Aguero, but otherwise I vote for a right winger, because that would be an improvement on Lucas Moura rather than the left winger, which wouldn't be an improvement on Hazard. But then how many, I don't know, I'm thinking only from my own perspective. But Felipe Anderson would be crazy. 87, 88 rated card would be where he would be for a player of the month. His pace would be just 96 again, 95, 96, shooting 86. That is good. If you can get 86 shooting on a left wing, honestly, like Aubameyang player of the month only got 87 shooting. Dribbling 90, and his physical would be 70. Defending isn't bad either, to be honest, for someone that is a hell of an attacker. And then the last person is old David Silva, who, for such a high rated card like a 90, or I mean, his standard card's 89, his team of the week is 90, so player of the month would be 91, you would imagine. But he's got 3 goals, 3 games, and like 3 wins. And he's got a player, I think he might have got man of the match, I'm not sure. That's just me thinking something that probably is wrong. But his pace is just, I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's a 90 rated, and then you're looking at them other cards, they're all green apart from defending because they're not. This guy's a midfielder, and he's got a yellow pace, a yellow defending, and yellow physical. And you're just thinking, where has this geezer got his 90 rating from? You look at I mean, dribbling's on 92, but most of them other guys dribbling's on 88 or 89. Their shooting is 76. Some other guys shooting on, maybe that's where he's getting on the shooting. I know, but the other guys on, what are they on? We're talking, yeah, shooting 84. I do not understand it, how their 90 rating can be 68, 76, 88, and he's 94, 84, 83. 92, he's 90, and then 61, 68, 51, 62. So pretty much on everything, Felipe Anderson smashes him. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill move. This guy's got 3-star or 2-star weak foot. How has he got a 90 rating? Honestly, it's just, don't vote for him as team of the week. He's a sham. Old David Silva. He's a good player in real life, don't get me wrong, but on this game he is an absolute sham. But that is basically it. I think they're the only 5 that you can, I can see winning the player of the month. Let me know if you think anyone else is in for contention, and tell me who you would want to win. Because like I said, I think Aguero would be sick. But if Sterling came as an 88, to be honest, I'll take Sane and I'll just put him on the right wing. That'd probably be the best of both worlds. And I'll put him as an 88 on the right wing because he would be better than Sterling player of the month. But he's probably going to be Sterling. We don't know. But Man City players might be worth getting a few of them like 82 to 84 rated while they're cheap, because the likelihood is 4 out of 5. That's an 80% chance that it's going to be a Man City player for the player of the month, and then all their players will go up because it'll be a Man City player or Man City team, same squad, all that shenanigans. So that would be my investment advice: get some Man City players between 82 to like 84 rated, and potentially English, because Sterling, a lot of people are saying Sterling's 80% going to win this. There's no, he's really had the best month out of all of them. But like I said, it goes on a short list and it gets voted for. So, hey, it could be anyone at the end of the day. Well, thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more just me talking poop. Billy was going over and